Now, live for an exclusive interview following last night's hearing is Congressman Adam Schiff. He is on the House committee investigating the January 6th insurrection. Congressman, thank you so much for being with us today.
Good to be with you.
So last night the committee focused, as we said, on Trump's actions during those 187 minutes. Now, what would you say is the most striking takeaway from last night?
Well, in the hearing that preceded it, we showed how the president was informed that this crowd, this mob, was armed. They wouldn't go through metal detectors because they didn't want to give up their weapons. Nevertheless, he urged this armed mob on the Capitol. And when they were attacking the Capitol, he was sitting in the White House from the comfort and security of the dining room, watching it all on TV. And his friends, his family, his staff, even conservative TV commentators were all urging him to do something to stop the violence, to tell these people to go home. And he refused for over 3 hours. He wouldn't lift a finger. And when people raised it with him, his response was basically, the vice president deserves it. And by the way, the vice president was in fear for his life because that mob was chanting, "Hang Mike Pence." It was also, I think, very dramatic to listen to a national security professional talk about listening to the chatter of the Secret Service agents protecting the vice president, talking about calling their families to tell them that they might not come home.
You mentioned the vice president. We did also learn that the Secret Service detail for Vice President Mike Pence feared for their lives on January 6th. Do we know if any one of them or even Pence himself will testify?
Well, we have received testimony from some of the Secret Service agents. We hope to have more testimony from them. Of course, we've been trying to find text messages that were deleted from their phones. In terms of the vice president, we haven't ruled out bringing in additional witnesses, including the vice president or president. That's not a decision we've made yet, but if they have relevant information, we certainly would like to hear from any pertinent witness.
And we know there are more hearings scheduled, but thus far, do you believe that the committee has laid out enough of a case for a possible indictment of the former president?
I certainly think that we've laid out enough evidence that the Justice Department needs to investigate the conduct of the former president. There were multiple plots he was involved in to try to overturn the election. Some of those involved the breaking of laws. And so, yes, I think that he ought to be investigated. Whether the department will also ultimately conclude that can prove his guilt beyond a reasonable doubt will be up to the department. But we're doing our part to expose the facts. We're going to be proposing legislative reforms to try to protect the country from this ever happening again. But it is up to the Justice Department to seek justice.
All right. Congressman Adam Schiff, thank you so much for your time and your insight this afternoon.
Thank you.
And of course, you can head to our website, 10news.com, for an extensive breakdown of the